Hello, everybody, and welcome to round number 4 of the Discord Knockout Qualifying for the YTRSS Regal Cup Series, Season number 2. As we're going to take a look at the 5 drivers that will be running in this weekend's Enterprise 500 here at Las Vegas. Flashback to the first season where Matt Bartels, not Matt Bartels, shoot, the 45 car. Who drove the 45 car? It wasn't Matt Bartels, but no, it was Rob Bernstein. Right. Won the race in the last lap pass. And drawing the 45 car. The 45 car is already in the field, but as you can see here, Steven Merzlak making his first couple laps on the track here today. Still has yet to make a start this season, I believe. Go ahead and go behind him. Got another driver still looking to make his first start of the season, JJ Garfield in the 14 car. First driver already up on the scoreboard in the top position, Gustavo Roldan Jr. in the number 5. Still looking for start number 1 here today. A pretty fast car in many of the sessions, but just could not hold up. I think if he was in the top 35, he'd probably be a dominant driver. He just cannot get the speed, however, to keep it up. But he has been doing really good. Has 8 drivers to finish up laps. He's holding on to every single lap so far. And right ahead of him, we got Nicholas DeLine in the 71 car. Made it into the show last week at Sonoma, but was taken out in a first lap crash early on. And then, yep, so he ended his day behind the wall after not even 1 lap of competition. Right behind him, we passed him down the backstretch. Probably the biggest talk of the town right now is Jaden Halfordy in the 05. Managed to come from the back of the field to win the race at Sonoma. Definitely the biggest upset so far this season. And is hoping to repeat that success with a start at Las Vegas here today. The driver on the top of the scoreboard right now is the number 9 of Jacob Hammond. And right there in the Mountain Dew car. Another driver still looking for his first start of the season. Right ahead of him is Owen Miles looking for his first start since Rockingham. After 2 unfortunate starts, he had a very promising run in Speed Weeks, finished 2nd in his duel. I think you all know what happens next. Almost looked like he was going to have the race win. Violent flip on the last couple laps at Daytona. And just hasn't been a threat ever since. He's still looking for his first race back. He failed to make the show at Texas, and then failed to make the show last week at Sonoma. Hoping to make a run here today. Another driver just top of the scoreboard, which is Noah Cars in the 44 car. As only... We're going to go find him. Where is that? No, where is that little loser? Anyways, yep. The 44 car only has 1 start on the whole season. That came at Daytona. Almost looked like he was going to have a good run, making it into the top 35, and then got into a wreck with Stephen Willey. And because both Spencer Purcell and Peyton Beasley were both below top 35, even though he was technically above the top 35, since Purcell and Beasley were not above the top 35, he was pushed off that position in favor of Purcell and Beasley. The other driver is Noah Kim in the 54 that was also there. Currently in 11th right now. Now it fell back to 12th. Maybe he might have a good run coming off the corner, maybe. Maybe to be a better lap. Not quite. But, yeah, so right now the drivers right now are Owen Miles, Noah Cars. Then we have the 20 of Dylan Jones. Another driver still looking for his first start of the season in the number 20 car. And then ahead of him is the driver in 4th, Gerardo Ron in the number 91. Similar to Owen Miles, has not made a start since Rockingham, was in the top 35 early on. But still looking for his first start ever since Rockingham. Drivers, take a look at some of the drivers currently right below the cutoff, one of which is another driver still looking for his first start of the season. There he is, Brandon Crease in the number 28 car, starting right now with a 27.206 as his fastest lap. Currently sits in the 6th position. There's also J.J. Garfield. And behind him, you got Griffin Allen running in the 8th position right now. One start this season, that came at Texas. Almost looked like he was going to have a run for the win until Noah Sweet happened. So it's still in the works yet. We're still going to have to figure out how that rule is going to work. But so far, it hasn't caused any issues, and it's going to cause some big issues eventually, because someone's going to get a hefty penalty for mass interference sooner or later, but we just don't know who or where it's going to take place. And in 9th position, we got Dorado Steelman in 08. Kind of has been in the dark a little bit, kind of been in the shadows. Even though he's made a couple starts this season, he made the race at Daytona, made the race at Rockingham, I believe also made the race at Texas. But he's kind of been one of those drivers that's been in the shadows. He hasn't been really making any big runs. He hasn't really been much of a threat. He's just been there, and he's fallen out a little bit. Another driver's made his way up to the top 10. Currently looking in 9th position, Zach Cronin, who is still looking for his first start of the season. Managed to run consistently in the top 30 in Season 1, but now running for a new team, pretty much a complete overhaul from Season 1. He just hasn't had the same success in the 40 car. 3 minutes left right now. Owen Miles still holds on to the top position as Thanos Serrano really running slower. They'll probably come back out the track, but Owen Miles still has the fastest lap with a 27.077 with less than 3 minutes to go. At the moment, we're seeing some first-time drivers going to be making their first starts at Las Vegas. One of them, of course, behind him, Dylan Jones, 20, and then the other one is J.J. Garfield, running in the 4th position. Noah Kim had just knocked off Gerard Aron for the 5th position. 2 minutes left. Oh, and he's blowing up! Oh no, just like what happened at Daytona. One of the big reasons why he's in the knockout qualifying in the first place is because of engine failures. Man, the 54 team has just not been doing well with engines this year. An engine failure at Daytona, and now an engine failure trying to make his way in at Las Vegas. He's right on the cutoff. This could be detrimental for the 54 team. Yeah. Mercedes can run Formula 1 very well, but looks like stock cars aren't really their piece of pie here. No. Just trying to say cup of tea. I am so stupid. I'm just so tired right now. It's like 8:30. But it's not their piece of pie. Oh. That's going to be one of my new sayings now. Not their piece of pie. But as the time's rolling down here. Oh, Steve Herzog, I guess he's going to call it done. He just doesn't have the car fast enough. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits early. But even though Noah Kim has had some issues, and me kind of putting a jab at the AMGs, 3 of the top 5 right now in contention to make the race are running the AMGs. Owen Miles, who currently has the top position, Noah Cars, the 44, and the 54 of Noah Kim, as we're going to go through. There's 44, looking to make his first start since Las Vegas, or not Las Vegas, I'm so stupid, Daytona. As 10 seconds left, it looks like everyone's kind of good with their positions. And it looks like all said and done. And it's all done now. Owen Miles in the 61 is making the race. Virginia, Noah Jones, Noah Kim, all I think we'll come to the end of the video. You guys thought it was the end after knockout qualifying, but we've got one more thing to talk about, which is the signups for the YTRSS Red Bull Extreme Series, which is sort of the midweek variant of the Regal Cup Series, and it's going to be less races. And it's going to be basically a little bit more simpler. No knockout qualifying will take place. I think this is where I'm going to be a little bit, what I'm going to do following Season 2, to run, is sort of just run like these mini-series, and then I can build up again for a possible third season of the Regal Cup Series if it gets popular enough. So, anyways, other things on the screen right now that I don't want to talk about because, like, it's going to take ages. America's 97 is going to be on there too, but yeah, we should let that take a second, and we're going to go ahead and talk about what it basically is the Red Bull Extreme Series and what's going to happen. So, in case you don't know, we had all of the 1997 cars here with different paint schemes. But anyway, so what's going to happen is there's going to be 10 races. All of them will be super speedways. And then we are going to have restrictor plates turned off, and the cars will be running at over 200 miles an hour. I already know for sure the first 3 races, or more often than not. Yeah, I'll just say the first 3 races because I know what the third one is. It's going to be Daytona, Ricky Raceway, and Zenjoltis will be the first 3 races of the schedule. And they'll be running every other Wednesday. So basically every other Wednesday starting July 1st. So we're going to have the July 1st at Daytona. And then we're going to take the week off. Then we're going to go ahead and run the second race at Ricky Raceway the following week. Then another week off. And then after that, we're going to run Zenjoltis. Then another week off. I know for sure we're going to be having other tracks like Armory Digital. We're also going to have Rusty's Chicken Farm. I'm looking into other tracks. If I can find it, maybe even run the Monza Oval. If I can find it, because that's a pretty high-speed track. I know for sure Coca-Cola Super Speedway, and we're going to round out the season with Talladega as the final race of the season. But if you guys have any good recommendations for possible super speedways to run at, please tell me. Well, we're going to have a 10-race schedule. We're going to be running the 1997 car set, and here we go. With the signups, of course, rules apply, just like last time. Don't be hating on people if they claim to ride first. 1 per user. First come, first serve. And I think this is an important thing. If you are already signed up in the Regal Cup Series, I'm not saying you can't sign up, but please give some other people a chance to basically sign up for the series. So it might be good for having some Regal Cup Series drivers in here, but at the same time, let's also give some of the users that didn't have a chance to sign up for the Regal Cup Series to have a chance to sign up for this. Let's go ahead and go through the drivers that'll be, or not the drivers, but the cars available. For the Red Bull Extreme Series. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So we got the 1, alternate scheme. 2, this should not be an alternate scheme. This is the Texas, but that's all right. So take that off. But all right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all those alternate schemes. The 00, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 36, 37, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 71, 75, 77, 78, 79, 81, 88, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99. So those are the drivers. Those are the spots. Not everyone is guaranteed, but we're not going to be doing knockout qualifying because that'll be way too long. I should have probably only done 42, but that's okay. It's only gonna be 10 races, and of course, if you don't make many races this season, have no fear because we're gonna do this. This is gonna be more of a smaller series, so it's gonna take less time to do. I'm not gonna put as much editing as I do with the Regal Cup series, so they're gonna come out a little bit quicker. But anyways, that's it for the Red Bull Extreme Series sign up. Go right down in the comments below and get started. And I hope you enjoyed today's video and tune in for the Enterprise 500 this Saturday or Sunday for the main event.